speaker as well. All right. My first guest, best known as the object of Kevin Spacey's lust in American Beauty, currently starring in the #1 movie in the country, American Pie 2. She has a new movie, The Musketeer, that opens September 7th. Please welcome the lovely Mena Suvari. You look great. I like that little belt thing, whatever that is. It's very cute.
It's kind of musketeerish, you know.
Musketeerish?
Going for the corseted. No.
Yeah, I don't think of musketeers and corsets, but yeah, okay. Hey, did you see our pickup line thing we just did?
Yeah, I did.
Now, have you had this happen to you?
It's very exciting.
Have you had any of those lines used on you?
No, unfortunately. But I have heard that one where, because I didn't hear it on your clip, do you like pancakes or waffles? Why? I just want to know what to make you for breakfast in the morning. Have you heard that one? Oh, it's really cheesy.
Pancakes or waffles, so obviously the girl likes to eat, pretty much, yeah.
But
so what to make you?
But this one was kind of,
That one's nice.
I was like...
Hey, there's a guy for you. Hey, yeah.
He's a winner, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, you know what's a bad one? I remember a bad one. Someone told me this guy used to use this one all the time. So tomorrow, should I call you or nudge you?
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad one. It is, but see, those never work. Why do people think they work? They don't work. You know what they said worked? This was in the paper the other day, and this is where we base this whole idea. And I never heard anybody ever say this. Guys would say to women, "You want to pet my puppy?" And for some reason, that would get like a huge... Exactly.
I don't know,
No. Were you a good dater? Were you good at that? Were you comfortable dating with guys?
Yeah, but I never dated a lot. No, I always had like long relationships.
Yeah.
So that's why I just never really experienced that.
But did those guys on your ongoing relationship ever use a line in that first day?
No.
So you just meet them through work or something like that? Okay.
No, any kind of line like that, I just don't know. Wouldn't go very far.
Now, I know your husband. You're married. What did he have a line?
No. No, I mean, because it was just, he asked me out to a movie.
Asked you out to a movie?
Yeah, but it wasn't anything like,
No. You seem fascinated by this one.
Well, yeah, it was just so weird. It's just so outlandish. I mean, you never expect.
So apparently that would work.
I don't know what I would do. I'd just be like, what are you doing?
This is like the second time, and I guarantee you will do it again before the night is over.
That's my new pickup line now, right now.
Oh, yeah, let's play. All right, so congratulations, you have the #1 movie.
Thank you very much.
Now, in American Pie 2, I know it's different from the book. I know in the book, it's your character. Your character is a little bit different in the original. But you're in Europe in this one, right?
Yeah, I'm in Spain.
In Spain, and you call and you have these kind of phone sex things back and forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
now, you seem like you enjoy that. Like,
well,
yeah.
Do I? Yes. No. No, it was fun. I mean, my character got a little bit, she experimented a little bit more.
Yeah.
I always say she kind of unbuttoned her sweater set a little because she was, so prim and proper in the first one.
Right.
So, yeah, she goes to Spain and into Barcelona, and she, experiences new culture and new ways.
Yeah. Now, have you ever done are you a phone prank person?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seem like you might. With girlfriends,
When I was younger, yeah.
Like, what would you do?
He's gonna make me say this. When I was 12, I did this thing. When I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, we used to call people, and I used to pretend that I was from this company. It's so stupid. I used to say...
What company? What would you do?
I used to say, "Hi, my name's Wendy, and I'm from the Willy Wonka's Wild Wonderful World of Wall-to-Wall Carpets."
Willy Wonka's Wonderful Wall-to-Wall Carpets?
Wild Wonderful World of Wall-to-Wall Carpets, and we're just wondering what color carpet you have in your living room. And it was just really sad because it was an old woman, I'm pretty sure, and she really fell for it. And so I'm just dying laughing on the floor with my friend, and she's like, oh, hang on 1 second. And so then I'm just crying, and she comes back, and she's like, well, it's kind of like a tannish brown. And I just was like, I couldn't even say, I didn't even know what to say. I just was like, okay, thanks, bye, because it was just, Yeah, I know, that was great, wasn't it? It was really exciting, yeah!
No, but when you're 12, that's fun. See, I still do that. You've grown out of it. I did it to one of our, Jim Brogan, a comedian, a friend of mine. I called him, and I said, "Oh, could you call me back at this number? I want to see you hiring you for a job, stand-up comedy job." And he didn't know 900. I said it's 1-900, but it was whatever the numerical spank me number
that's
is. So it's
nice.
1-900. So he calls back. This woman goes, yes. And he goes, hi, I'm calling about the job. And she says, have you been naughty? And he didn't know. He said, well, no. Do you want a spanking? Is that what you want? And he went,
Yes. No,
well,
kidding.
no, what do you think? Meanwhile, it's costing him $3.99 a minute.
Yeah,
Well, you know, they play that music for 4 minutes first, and then you hear the whole
I
thing.
always wondered about that when you hear that kind of stuff. You know, it's free. You know.
But it's not free
I
because
know.
they play the music.
See?
The first 30
Don't
seconds
fall
is
for
free,
it.
and then you hear the you hear the music playing for a few minutes. Now you grew up in South Carolina,
Yeah.
but then you came here to Burbank, right?
Yes.
You moved here to Burbank.
Yeah, when I was 15.
Oh, okay. You went to school right around the corner.
Yeah, I went to Providence High School and I graduated there. I went 2 years.
Okay. Did you ever come here? Did you ever come to the Tonight Show?
Yes, I did. I never told you my story, did I?
No. Was I doing the show?
Oh, yeah.
You would have been 3 at the
Yeah.
time. That's funny. She's been doing
No, I
this
was
almost 10 years.
15,
Yeah.
and I came here with my parents, and I waited outside, I'm sure, like all of you. I waited outside for like 5 hours. And, you know, because we wanted the front row seats.
Right.
Well, you have to be 16 to sit in the front. And so when I finally got here, you guys kicked me out. And my family wanted to sit in the front, so it was either like, toss up. Do I sit alone in the back
Right.
or, yeah, I was
And
very
what
crushed.
happened?
I was very crushed. I cried. It was a very sad day. No, kidding.
Who was on the show that day? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Must have been memorable.
I couldn't see it. No, I'm kidding.
Look, you still. That's so funny. So many people have had that happen.
Yeah?
People that later went on to become big stars.
I had no idea. I just thought it was-
Moesha, Randy, her, a bunch of other people came in. They were kids, and then they're on the show
My
as big
family
stars.
laughed about it. My mom would always say, "Remember that day?"
Now tell us about Musketeer. Now, is this based on the 3 Musketeers or the candy bar?
Yeah, no.
It's based
Well,
on.
actually, no. Yeah, it's based on the novel by Alexander Dumas, and
Right.
it was originally called D'Artagnan, so it's kind of like
Called what?
D'Artagnan, which was the
Okay.
4th Musketeer.
Right.
And it's a period film. It's 17th century, and it's the first one I've done, so I'm really excited about it. And we have Catherine Deneuve and Justin Chambers and Tim Roth, so it's a great cast.
Oh, Tim was just here. That's a good cast. Well, let's see. What is this clip we're going to see? You know what scene this is?
This clip is where we're by the river and we're just kind of getting to know each other better, and I'm asking him questions about, I found his musketeer tunic and about his past, and this is where our romance kind of begins.
You found out he was a musketeer.
Yes, or wanting to be, yes.
Let's take a look. Be honest.
That's how you pick up a baby, give her nice presents. There you go.
How many guys are just sitting waiting for him to go? I would have given anything. I would have given anything if he had done that. Anyway, the movie is called The Musketeer. It opens on the 7th. Mena Suvari. Be right back with Andy Richter right after this. Hey, did you see our pickup line thing we just did?
Yeah, I did.
Now, have you had this happen to
It's
you?
very exciting.
Have you had any of those lines used on you?
No, unfortunately.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
I'm Victoria. Hi.